I'm Jamie Hooper with Remax Select Properties and the Home Advantage team, and here today to talk about the current state of the Greater Vancouver real estate market. But before we do that, I'd just like to remind you, if you get any value out of these videos, enjoy them at all, please either click a thumbs up, make a comment, or even subscribe to our YouTube channel. So interesting things are happening with the market, as I'm sure you see in the paper and in the media all the time. The first thing I want to talk about are how to look at the numbers and how to dissect what's going on in the market. Before we do that, let's just talk about the three different types of markets. If more than 20% of a certain type of property sell in 1 month, it is a seller's market. If between 12 and 20% sell in a current month, it is a balanced market. That means there's an equal amount of buyers and an equal amount of sellers. Prices will typically stay flat. And then if it's less than 12%, that is what is termed a buyer's market. And if it stays that way for an extended period of time, prices will decline. So we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about the detached housing market, and we're going to talk about the condo townhouse market. But first, let's talk about the detached housing market. We've got four items on here. The list to sell ratio. That's the number I was just talking about. What percentage of homes in each category, in each area, sell each month. Next one is the median days on the market. How long are these properties taking to sell? The next one is what percentage of them received multiple offers. And the last one is the increase of how many homes are for sale in those marketplaces. So if we talk about the list to sell ratios first, here's a real good indicator of how the market's doing. Previous to May of 2022 and since the summer of 2019, these things were through the roof. Most of them were well above 50% every time, and they were extreme sellers markets. What we've seen after that was it declined through the remainder of 2022. We had a quick burst out of the gates for the first 5 months or so of 2023, and now it's slowing off again. So if you have a look at these list to sell ratios, you can see some of them are buyers markets being below 20%, some of them are balanced being below 12%, some of them are balanced markets, and then even Tawasin in North Vancouver are sellers markets. One thing that you don't see here though is all of the lower ends of these markets, with the exception of West Vancouver, are extremely busy. It's when you get to the higher ends of the market that it starts to slow down. You can see if you look at the multiple offer column, still 32% of them in the west side, 38% of them on the east side, and 41% of them in Burnaby receiving multiple offers. Those are typically in the lower end of the market. You will see it occasionally in the higher sides, but that's usually in the lower end of the market. Those numbers, again, with the percentage achieving multiple offers, when it was real busy between 19 and 22, those numbers, again, they were all up in the 60, 70, sometimes you'd even see 80% range. Then the median days on market, that started to creep up too. Most of those were 6 and 7 days when the market was hot, and you see it climbing in certain areas as well. One of the interesting things though is the increase in inventory for detached houses. If you have a look there, those are big jumps that you see here. +9, +11, +19%. Those are big jumps. If that continues, this is a time of year actually when it does slow down. It'll be interesting to see if inventories increase from now into the new year as well. So that's what's happening with the detached housing market. Here's the condo, townhouse, and duplex market. Numbers are better there because it's more affordable. So if you see the percentage multiple offers, they're higher than you'll see. These are straight out sellers markets, most of them. The downtown market, only 12% tells you it's a buyer's market, but if you're below 1.2 million in the downtown market, it's still a seller's market. It's when you get above that that it goes down dramatically to where there's not a heck of a lot of market at all. Go through the numbers again, all sellers numbers, but what you do see over there too is the median days on market creeping up and inventories increasing as well. So what we're going to watch here for the next few months is see if inventories continue to rise and see if that will slow the market down at all. Sales are way down, but inventories way down too. So if inventories started to go up, those sales would affect these ratios. We haven't seen prices soften much. The last 3 months, they've just stayed flat, even though the market softened, which is typically an indicator before things start to come down. So the next few months are going to be critical as we go through November, December, January. So that's it for now. We'll be back to talk to you again soon. I'm Jamie Hooper with Remax Select Properties, And we look forward to talking to you again soon.